Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Evie and I have a mixed media process video for you. For this layout I am using March's Hip Kit Club and I am using the crepe paper confetti page that came into the kit, and this one is the create paper. The other side has like the stitched letters, but I decided to use this aqua and navy side, and I'm going to be mounting it on the light craft paper that was in the cardstock add-on for this month's kit. So I like the kind of the angle I put it on, and the picture I'm using is of my boyfriend and two of his good friends at a tailgate this year during football season. So I'm using my roll-on adhesive to attach these edges of my paper, and I am going to start laying down some gesso in the center of my page, and this is by Artist Loft. I believe I found it at Michael's. Artist Loft is like the store brand for Michael's, and I got like the huge tub worth. I think it's like 16 ounces. So I still have plenty of this left over. Don't think I'll be running out anytime soon. So I'm just putting a real thin coat, and impatient me is using my heat gun in order to have it dry quicker. Because I can't wait. And what I'm going to be using are gelatos on top of this to get a watercolor look. And I wanted to use, the whole premise behind it, the two colors I chose is because we were at our Miami Dolphins tailgating. We're season ticket holders. So I wanted to do like the teal and the orange that are our team's colors. So I'm using the gelato on some like plastic packaging and spritzing it with some water and applying it directly to the dried gesso on the page. And I'm getting a really nice kind of, I always say like Art Deco, sponged kind of appearance using the packaging. And I'm using, I believe it's an orange color. It might be labeled tangerine. Forgive me for not knowing the gelato color. So that is what I'm using. And then I wanted to add to it. So here I am just adding orange acrylic paint. This one is by, I want to say, Craft something? Let me see. Apple Barrel acrylic paint. And it was in the color Mango. I have Mango. I think I used Mango. And so I wanted to get more of the paint splatter appearance, so I started flicking it with a very thin bristled brush in order to get that effect, with the watercolor orange in the back and then some of the orange splatter. I really like the appearance of it. And I was just heating the back of the page because it was starting to kind of buckle and warp a little bit due to the moisture, so I was trying to counterbalance that. So that is what that looks like so far, and I decided to, while that's drying a little bit, to see how I wanted to matte my picture. And I'm deciding if I like this, scrap part of the page I'm using, which is that Craft Market one. I do have a scrap of the Craftsman that I used on a previous one with that wood grain, previous layout. And I do decide on the wood grain side. So I adhere it there. And then with the cardstock add-on with the Hip Kit Clubs, you always get 2 pieces of vellum. So I do decide if I wanted to layer it still on the remainder of the sheet I'm using, but I decided to actually break out one of the pieces of vellum. Now I like vellum. Vellum for me, I still am, beginner using it. I'm not too familiar with all of its, great advantages on scrapbook layouts, but I do like having it as a soft focus border around my photos. So that's truly how I've been using vellum. I'll probably have to YouTube some videos on other crafters, paper crafters using vellum in different ways, but for now all I know is to matte my pictures. Then I'm taking this background stamp that has a bunch of cascading circles, and this one is by, I do have it right here, it's by Stamp Pendus, and what's the name of it? It's called Geo Bubbles, okay? And I'm using the Marmalade Distress ink from Tim Holtz in order to get a few of the impressions. And I'm not using the full stamp, I'm only inking portions of it in order to add more texture and layers to my background. These two wood veneers are from Studio Calico, and I have a hashtag and an @ sign that I use the Mint Color Shine spray from Heidi Swap, and I'm going to incorporate those later on in the layout, but I just wanted to spray them that mint green color in order to again match the teal and aqua colors and orange of the Miami Dolphins. So my title of this page, since football always occurs on Sundays, is our Sunday Fun Day saying that's, on social media and such. So Sunday Fun Day. And in order to get a little more creative with it, I let Sunday be horizontal and kind of like a crossword puzzle. I made Fun Day go vertically and share the letter N, which actually I thought was pretty cool. I've never done that before, so I do like the look of that. So I'm going to start incorporating some die cuts and ephemera around my photo from the collection. Now, we did get the Crate Market chipboard pieces as well as, very similar color family from Webster's Pages from the kit. And so I use a little bit of both collections. And then I also add those wood veneers. Oh, and then I remember using those circle die cuts are the exclusive die cuts that came with the kit from Hit Kit Club. They came with like 6 of these circles, so I used 2 of them. And that fun stuff and that other green piece that says Love Your Life is from a previous Heidi Swap die cut. I do want to say it's my favorite things collection that are from my stash. I'm also using some teal washi tape, which is what you see me kind of adding another border to the edge of the picture. And the washi tape is teal, and I'm using a polka dot version as well as a diagonal striped piece just to add, again, more layers to this page, but also, again, staying within the Miami Dolphin team colors, which are aqua and orange. And now I'm going to just arrange these in a way that I like. See, so that Yay sticker, that's from the Webster's Pages die cut page that they included in the kit, and then those other 2 circle pages are the exclusives from the Hip Kit Club. And I do believe I ran out of adhesive once again. I think I talk about adhesive in all my videos. I have to go buy a better adhesive gun, or at least one that lasts longer. These little roll-on ones just, I swear, last me about 2 layouts and then they're done. I have to get more adhesive. So here I am adding the chipboard pieces and so the chipboard pieces I'm adhering with tacky glue. It dries clear, but it's the only thing I know that I can still get into the grooves of everything for thin pieces, because my adhesive tape rollers don't always allow me to get into tiny spots. So the classic hashtags for most dolphin fans, we always use fins up, hence dolphin. So fins up is my hashtag, and then I put and I'm putting Miami Sun Life Stadium. So that is where we're at in this picture. And I am using, I do want to say, there's Studio G stamping. They're the little letter sets that are found at Michael's, and I'm using black StazOn ink in order to stamp out my entire phrase with the hashtag. So usually whenever these, I think I posted this one to Facebook that day too, not Facebook, Instagram, and we always hashtag, similar things, because you're always obviously sharing everyone's pictures to view. And my 2 friends here, these are Miguel's friends since high school, and we're in our 30s now, and I did a little of journaling on the bottom only to remember that during this season, Sammy is the woman in the middle, she was pregnant this season, so I just wanted to remember that thought. So here are the close-ups for my layout, folks. And I did add that friend sticker from a pack from me and my big ideas. Just felt like it fit there. But you can see my journaling, and there's my veneers and the die cuts, my Sunday Fun Day, and you can see all the watercolors and the stamping from the background, which I love, and the washi tape and the vellum that matted that photo, and then all the texture of the background. So yeah, I appreciate everyone for taking the time to watch this video. Have a good day. Until next time.